Hey everyone, this is Miss Cahill. I'm one of your librarians. I want to give you a short tutorial on how to access NC Digital Library, which is a great resource if you're looking for books to read over the summer. And the easiest part is you can access it through your IAM account. So if you look and see, I am currently on my IAM screen. Mine's a little different from yours just because I'm a faculty member. However, I want you to find the icon that's got an orange and blue sort of diamond. This is called Follow Destiny. This is our online catalog for the North Buncombe High School library. So click on that. It'll open a new tab. It'll give you all of the schools in the county. What I would like for you to find is North Buncombe High School Media Center, Warrender High School. So click on that. You're going to come to the home page where it's got some resources for you to look at. One of them is the North Carolina Digital Library. So if you will please click on that, it will open up a new tab. There's actually two ways that you can access the North Carolina Digital Library. First is online through a web browser. There is also an app called Libby. Libby is through a company called Overdrive, which also helps run the North Carolina Digital Library. You can download Libby through the App Store, Google Play. You can also get it on the Microsoft Store for your school device. I'm going to show you how to use the web browser. So first, you do need to sign in. So there is a gold sign-in bar. If you click on that, it's going to ask you to select your public library. You want to make sure you choose Buncombe County Public Libraries. Now, as a Buncombe County student, your card number and PIN number are going to be, your card number is your student lunch number. Your PIN number is the last four digits of your student account, of your student ID number. Okay. Once you have logged in with your student lunch number, you're going to see My Account. There's a drop-down box that's got a lot of different things you can look at. What I want to look at right now is how to check out books. So there's many different ways you can look for books in this collection. You can look by subjects. Let's say you want to find some nonfiction. Collections is specific to age, so for young children, for teenagers and young adults such as yourself. Ebooks are books that you read on a computer or a tablet or your phone. There's audiobooks as well. Books that are specifically formatted to read on a Kindle are available. And then you've also got some categories over here on the side. So I'm going to click Teens. What I like about this is it gives you a lot of different places to start from first. So they will highlight different types of books. So for example, what they've got right now are young adult romance like First Love. They also have brand new titles under New Stuff. Tough Topics deals with all kinds of realistic issues that you might be experiencing today or you will experience in the future. Trending Now are just really popular titles. Series starters are the first book in a book series. If you're not quite sure what to read next, that's what your next great read is. They've got some awkward and charming characters, just all kinds of different categories for you to choose from. So I want to go to your next great read. I'm not sure what to read next. And I happen to see The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This book has just come out. I have been dying to read it. I actually have a hard copy at home, but I also see that it's an ebook format as well. I really want to borrow this book. So notice how it has available up here above the title. That simply means there is a copy available for me to borrow. Let me click on the title. This is where it gives you all kinds of information about the book itself. So it gives you a description. This is the second book in the series. The first one was called The Hazelwood. Excellent read. Definitely recommend you check it out. It's got a description of the book, details about it. There's even some reviews from professional literary reviewers if you're curious. It's got the subject information and then the formats, how you can read it. So, hey, so I can add it to a wish list. Like maybe I don't want to read it right now, but I can read it later. So just click on that little icon right there and it'll add it to your wish list. I can also read a sample if I'm a little curious about it, but I'm not sure if I want to get it or not. You can read a sample. If I just want to full on borrow it, I click the borrow button. It'll ask me, how many days do you want to borrow it for? You can borrow it for up to 21 days. I'm going to say 14. I can usually read a book in 2 weeks. And this is an ebook format. So if I click borrow, it's going to tell me it's checked out to me until June 10th. You can check up to 6 titles in NC Digital Library, which is really good, especially for people who like to read a lot or listen to audiobooks. So and it'll give you different ways you want to read it. If you've got an Amazon Kindle, you can read it with a Kindle, or you can read it in the browser, or you can download it to read it in some other type of e-reader. Let's just say I want to read it in the browser. So I'm going to click read in browser. And it gives me access to the book right away. I don't have to wait for it. Okay. The icons up here, the 3 horizontal ones, allow you to do certain things inside the book. If you want to download it to read it offline, you can. Your reading settings, what you want the text to look like. I personally like back dark ground and a lighter font. It's a lot easier on my eyes to read. I can bookmark different places if I want to go back and reread it, or bookmark where I left off. I can skip to chapters. Okay. I can also change the format of what it looks like when I'm reading. So the way I've got it formatted right now, it's going to have one blank page on the left and one copy on the right. But if I change this icon up here, I can do it to where it's one page at a time, and then it also gives me progress. If I click on anywhere on the screen, it gives me progress where I am. Okay. Then if I'm done with it and I want to turn it back in, I'm going to go to my account. I'm going to click on loans. And then there is a return button at the bottom. So if I click on return, it'll say, are you sure you want to return this file? Yes, I am. Okay, you have no more books checked out. Let's say I want to listen to this audiobook by Jason Reynolds called When I Was the Greatest. But it's not available. Notice it's got the word wait list at the top. That means the copies are not available. I can, however, put it on hold and have them email me when it's ready for checkout. So when I click place a hold, it'll ask me to type in my email address twice, then click place a hold, and then I will be able to check on my holds under the My Account screen under holds. Okay. If you've got any questions about this website, please email Ms. Cahill. It's katie.cahill@bcsemail.org. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And read well, my friends, and read strong.